When I came back to Karamoja, I realized the region was not connected in terms of tourism. For many years, my mother, born and raised in Karamoja, prayed for peace in the Karamoja region. 7 years ago, we founded TUNGA to bridge the gap between this beautiful place called Karamoja and the outside world. We use tourism as a vehicle for sustainable development. This is one of the few places in the world you can still experience this living traditional culture. And people from all around the world are willing to invest their time and their resources to come here. It benefits the communities, and at the same time also it benefits the people coming here. Today we start a journey together with our friends, a journey to actually bridge and to connect with our people from South Sudan. We're going to go to the Toposa, we're going to go to the Jie and find out how they live and especially bring peace through connection. I believe peace is key for sustainable development of our people in the Karamoja sub-region and the wider Ateker cluster. The meaning of Ateker, what I've learned is it means literally a lineage in terms of our language, a linkage in terms of our origin, but also a linkage in our culture, our nomadic or semi-nomadic pastoral culture. And for some other members of our Ateker cluster, it's even fully nomadic. We are now standing here in Karinga at the petrol station. We just put our tank full because we still have a very long journey to go. And we are on a mission to reach South Sudan to actually meet and connect with our brothers and sisters of our sister tribe, the Toposa, but also the Jie. I have no clue. It's I think everybody here. There's Brian is here, Alex is here, Gabriel is here. We have Edmond behind the camera and a team also from Karinga and from Kabong who are joining us, who at least know the road.
So Arabic is now, so he's going with us. Arabic, everything is there.
We are at the moment driving on the borders actually of Kidepo Valley National Park on our way from Kabong to South Sudan to meet our brothers and sisters. So Kidepo Valley National Park is actually a typical example of our trip. It's a transboundary park. It starts actually in South Sudan and goes all the way into Kidepo Valley. So this connection we have with our wildlife is also a connection we have with our people. People and wildlife, we all had no borders before. It's just the political borders were set, but we're all united. So it's beautiful to now pass along the borders of Kidepo Valley and symbolic for what we are going to see in the coming days.
First time I was told that we're heading to Sudan to visit the Greater Ateker region, I had mixed emotions. I was excited, at the same time trying to figure out what really are we going to see, or how is it that side. Our journey started from Moroto, got all the way to Kabong. Then from Kabong we met our fellow colleagues and brothers from Kabong side, the Dodoth, and also someone from Kotido. So we had planned this journey prior, but then we kept on postponing. Then this time in the year, we were like, you know what? Let's hit the road.
It was for me a big dream actually. You know, like for me when I was back in Holland, I was reading a lot about Karamoja. I was asking Mama a lot of questions. We had some uncles and aunties came to visit us. And actually when I came here, I really felt a sense of belonging. But also a sense of purpose. You know, you can work for a company, but you don't know why you're doing it for. Yeah, maybe just for money. But what we do here, and now connecting to South Sudan, I really feel more sense of belonging and a greater sense of purpose in what I do.
Just reached at Kapoeta now. Finished setting up camp, and you can hear some people banging in the background. People are setting up their tents. I'm just done with mine. Going to sleep with a view of the stars, and yeah, you can see how dusty I am. Road has been good enough, but yeah, it was worth it.
Good morning. We are here in South Sudan, in Kapoeta, a small town actually in Eastern Equatoria state. I think we all slept well. We are 1 hour ahead of Uganda. So today I woke up at my normal time, not knowing it was actually 5 o'clock in Uganda. But today is going to be a special day, and we are at least going to meet the mayor and see if we can meet the governor and the councillor to at least talk with them about our mission and see if they have input and can give us the blessings for the rest of our journey. My name's Theo Modo. I am the son of a Karamojong mother, born and raised in Napak district. My father is from Netherlands. So we founded TUNGA actually with a reason to use tourism as a way to preserve our culture, to conserve our environment, and to create opportunities for youth, and thereby also fostering peace. That's really why we're here. And I'm so much looking forward to see how we can get tourism, but from the community-led, also in Toposa land, and to connect to the brothers and sisters in Karamoja.
With the coming of Karatunga, and you, the brothers, who have decided to have this noble visit to us, is a welcome idea. And as the mayor of this municipality, I would want to say thank you once more again for having your time to come and make us part of your initiative, of your idea, so that all of us, as the people of Ateker, the larger family of Ateker, nobody is left behind in terms of development. And I'm very pleased and very, very glad that this is now a gateway that the people will be able to know the culture of the Toposa people in South Sudan.
Also, we have raised last year 21 scholarships for girls to train them in hospitality and tourism. I promised already before, I would like to give also 3 spots for people from Toposa land. And I think during this visit, we will find out, with the communities, maybe the hotel owners, if there are any potential girls with the right qualifications that we can bring to Moroto, train for 6 months and bring back, and hopefully inspire other girls also to join the sector.
I'm sure during your time of interaction, you'll be able to interact with your brothers, and you yourselves will be able to see for yourselves the potentials that we have as a community.
To me, it's very hospitable, very calm.
The Parenga are the most respected people, they are the most peaceful people, so we are very much happy for your coming. And this is now the connection. We are like, now people come back and we are going back home. We know our history. We came from Karamoja. That's why we are called Ngikar. Ngikar is sons of Akazgod, Akar and Mojang. So the name Toposa just came of reason. But all other tribes, our neighbors, know us by the name Akara, which is Kar or Karenit. So I think this visit of yours is going to connect these 2 communities. First of all, to trace their roots, to write their history, and explore a lot on other cultural practices, and then business opportunities, and this is very important.
Welcome to the village. Karibu. Ejoha. Ebalai. Mata. Mata dadanga. Mata jui. Mata akile.
Na ikichwa tabi akapeleka bugeze mata ya kopi ala kari tabweni meta na ina bana aja ndani aro ala kari tabweni meta na ina bana aja ndani aro ko ale pana ya kopo yo to jagar na itu yo na kopo yo ya wa kedel ni ka jokon ame ko tornde alo tapa ame torbo ruyete yana atu rawa ko pakamu ala na itali mpo na kernu mon ya tali ma kernu ra mi to ngoro de ngene da ngo tomon dang ko to ro ko tali mo ya ala na ngabari ya kabu ya ko yana la bare lepa na nga yang wena kana ga lepa na ya ke lepa na kaya ke del wuni tana ga tatanu dan lo ko kan lepa ya ku ba dan ke del ya ku ko ja kataman dan ubo yo to yok.
First we started traveling through Karamoja, discovering the mountains, the people, my brothers, my grandfathers, everything. But something was still missing in our activities, and also our guides were also interested in learning from other people. So today that's why we are here. We are here to connect Karamoja also with Toposa. And by coming here also, we hope to have more brotherhood between ourselves and also foster peace. Because I believe when people are active, people have jobs, the communities are together like this, you will leave things behind like charcoal burning and raids. So for me, I'm very happy. I know it's a long story. As we are here together, we have our guides from Kapoeta. Papa welcomed us very nicely, and I see the group is very well organized, and everything we want with Karatunga is already happening here.
Today I really feel like it should be one of my greatest days. Today I want to see the GA of Southern Sudan and then see what differences they have with the GA of Uganda.
So today is the 29th of December, and yesterday we had a fantastic experience with the Toposa community just nearby here in Kapoeta town. But today we have a serious long journey to go. We're going to meet our brothers and sisters of the GA in the northern part of Eastern Equatoria, the northeast actually. So we are now in Kapoeta town. Behind me we have some small shops. We actually bought some items like salt, cooking oil, because up there in GA there's really totally nothing. There's no shops, people are really badly off. Also facilities like water or boreholes are not present. So we even have our own water supply for us with us, so we can carry everything we need to the place. So it's going to be a 200-kilometer ride. We've heard the road is somehow good, so it'll take us 4 to 5 hours to reach. So we are now halfway between Kapoeta, land of the Toposa, and GA. So I just learned the GA is almost reaching the most far we can go up to Boma National Park. So for me it's also a bit a dream. I always wanted to go there. But at the moment we are here in Toposa community, and we're just gonna greet our elders. They might ask for tobacco, so I need to look for some. You can see we are here together with our grandfathers, our uncles, our brothers. You can see Lupa, for example, here is from Dododok, and he's recognizing many of his ancestors, of even mates, clan mates are even here. You know, that's how special it is. So you can see we are traveling for long distances, but we're still meeting our brothers and sisters. So that's the magic of the Ateker. You can see they're very happy. You can see him laughing, you know, like, we know these places. So yeah, join our journey to discover our roots, but also discover our relationships. I'm sure it will help us bridging and bringing more peace to our communities. As we told you before, the GA really have no access to clean water. They fetch water from a big dam actually, together with the cows, the animals and the people. So at the moment this is the last borehole, we are sure we actually have water. So we're trying to fill up some jerry cans, at least for tonight, maybe to cook some food and to wash, and that's it. So it's we will notice how hard life is, and hopefully we can see how we can support in our way with the GA communities.
I really wanted to confirm what I normally read in the books, that the same GA are the same in Sudan. So I wanted to see, is it really do the culture, are we the same Ateker together? I wanted to confirm with my naked eyes. So I've reached, and it is really interesting. And they are welcoming, and they are also very happy to receive us.
We are finally here. We have reached GA. After 6 hours in the car, people told us it was 4. And the road, wow, is I think one of the most bad roads I've ever driven. But we're here, the place is beautiful. We've already met some of the community members. And yeah, I think tomorrow morning we're gonna see how beautiful it is here. Let's relax tonight, make something to eat, and hopefully we can maybe share some local brew with the people around. So welcome to GA.
Arang agipidang kedunu, agipidang ka kopanda kedunu go. Amadi berdang agipinu. Itu griada. I nyokoda. Motunga ka kopanda ngini amadi nang baranda, ni amadi ne. Teo kona arawne tengala piongine to dawin. Arika woni motunga kana akure ko ngona. Teo kona ngakamak. Dawin golo kana na wonyo. Tamara be arama guno warari ngagipi. Arika akure. Na be ira rawani ka potunga tunga guz. Teo ponto ngiye. Ala kara ka ni ka potunga tunga ko gi yoko gizo wa. Ne ka amonare kwade ngara kaze na yi poto ketele mi ngi pida poto ke na ke yirti kwade da akura pe bene ala kara woda pe bene to ne ka bua ta nya ade keta to lima ngene wa ade ngakura ngono da uni golongo tunga kanege ne ko panta de ngara kana do wa
orori to lo belo no aya karna ya kanege aya kar ngishen ka kurre ka koro ngatabani ka ko padang ya karang nege.
So I'm really reaching out to our well-wishers, our fellow Ateker members, NGOs that are operating. How can we help our brothers here? How can we help our grandfathers here?
The GA of South Sudan are believed to have migrated from Karamoja. It's one of the interesting things. 2, our culture with the GA is 1. And the most interesting thing I've learned today, being in Docha village, one of the biggest villages in GA, it reminds me of also the biggest village in Kotido, that's Nakapelimoro. So I'm seeing the second Nakapelimoro of South Sudan today. Docha is the biggest village here, and Nakapelimoro again is the biggest village in GA Kotido. The names in Karamoja are also the names here. When we reached in the gate, we were surprised to see a woman calling Hiro, and our driver also is calling Hiro. That means we share something in common. The names were first of all 1. 2, their culture of welcoming. The GA of South Sudan are really welcoming. That my appeal to people outside the world that welcome to GA, the best home you can come and study culture, the way of life, how people dance, how people behave, how people are welcoming, is GA. It's the best home to be.
I am really very excited because I feel I'm at home. All that I pray for good peace between us and them to connect together so that we can move easily.
Remuni yete ngabaren tuaranga tu awoni jigna ngoro to kata apa adara kaya jigna ngoro eti oji kita lemuna ku bukara jinga gile ya ma ta nyama gile ko logu toy krika jiga kriket Abena woni karulo ke potung berke yangi ke potung tungangi ke bete ke yengana yena lo tai ka to ko yena lo karma jong tala ka to ku yena lo buraginte dragi yoko poto der ne ga yoko gilete dir buna yawa aje gizna bo yenge kama buki no wada kane
Today, I am very excited. I've been dreaming about this for the last 10 years. When I came to Karamoja, I really wanted to meet the entire Ateker. So I was not moving as a tourist, I was moving as your son. So for me today, it's one of the best moments in my life because I see our true culture. I really want to show what's here also to our people in Karamoja. We are here now for the first time, but I'm looking forward to come more often with our brothers and sisters from Karamoja. Because if we meet each other, we talk to each other the same language, I'm sure it also will help to foster peace. So let this be an opportunity for you also to use us as a bridge. Yeah, bridging for peace, also bridging for opportunities to help the community. So feel free, we might come here more often with tourists or with other opportunities. Okay, ala kara noi. Ay jok. Nothing to do.
From what I saw, we are actually one. Just a small difference is that they have kept more of their culture, but most of it is all the same. We're all one person.
So at the moment we are in a small convoy towards Torit, and I think yesterday was one of the most beautiful days for me because we really had time to connect with the communities, and yeah, it's beautiful to see how rich they still are in culture, how much similarities, and I think our people are already branching. Yeah, so at the moment we're actually in the car. Our friends here, who are keeping us in the convoy and now leaving actually for Uganda, they escorted us for the entire experience with our tribe mates of the Toposa and the GA. So now we're going ourselves to Torit. Hey, you're also joining, yeah? I didn't even know you were joining. One hour drive, I think it's 50 kilometers from here, and in Torit we're gonna climb the highest mountain in South Sudan. So something also exciting for us as Karatunga to put on our itinerary in the future. For me, I was really going with an open mind, and I think now people ask us, we can say with confidence that South Sudan is actually very similar to Karamoja, and you could really see people who are so excited to meet their brothers and sisters, and this excitement they're bringing now back home. It will happen around the table. It will happen around the beer, the pot of beer, and I hope also when we want to bring the South Sudanese brothers and sisters to Uganda, that they all do the same. And by doing that, I'm sure we will connect, we will build friendship, and automatically that's peace. So we are now here in Torit town, and we are actually getting ready for the trip tomorrow to Kenyatti, Mount Kenyatti, part of the mountain of Imatong mountain range. So as you can see, we are here in the serious hardware store for traditional local foods. So we have here some tania, some Arabic special sweets. We're gonna put on bread actually and share with our potters. Some other sweets are here, and the rest of course we're gonna buy on the mountain. So I think we're ready, so let's set off.
Climbing Mount Kenyatti in South Sudan, the highest in the whole country. I feel super excited and getting ready for it at the moment. Just arrived at the camp and getting our bags on, and up we go.
You can't describe.
I can't.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, my friend.
Yourself it be okay, but looking forward to more. You like diesels, eh? Yeah, exactly. Tonight we're gonna sleep in the forest. Finally, it has been a lot of hot days. Today I'm looking forward to a very cool night in the middle of nowhere.
Had to move through the forest all day. Felt very cold in the forest, but I related to one of the mountains but we have back at home in Karamoja, called Kadam Mountain, called Nakapipri district. It also has the same kind of vegetation, forest cover.
We wanted to at least make some distance, so tomorrow we have a shorter day. So at the moment we unfortunately needed to move a bit through the dark, but it was also another experience. So we actually reached again the Kenyatti River, the famous Kenyatti River, and we are here with our brothers around the campfire sharing some tea.
Man, I'm really tired.
Good story.
This is my first time.
Man, look at where I slept. I had to make a hinge of my feet such that I don't make sure I don't roll the other side of the valley. Yeah, planning on leaving at 6 or some few minutes to 6 and planning to reach out to the summit today.
We are here together. We slept the night in the hunters camp, a truly unique experience. Nobody showered, nobody really slept. Let's really be honest about that. But everybody is ready. We had our special morning mixture of Islamic foods together with traditional foods. And we are very excited to reach the summit today of Kenyatti. So, like we say in Karamoja, apana. Let's go, guys. So far, the journey on Mount Kenyatti has really been surprising. The landscape is changing, the vegetation is changing. We found some interesting birds already, and yes, it sounds like we need to come back more often. But first, reach the summit. Wow. Just made it out of the long and dark forest. We've been moving through the forest for I think now 9 hours. And imagine where we are now. We are standing finally on top of Mount Kenyatti. We still have a small journey to go, but we can make it. And to be honest, it was a tough one.
So here we are now. We're at the highest point of Mount Kenyatti, the highest point of Sudan and Greater Sudan. It was a tough one, though there's a good teaser for the body. I want to appreciate everybody. Everyone was in the team. Reaching up here was a struggle, but when you're up here, you forget all the struggle. I'm happy I'm here. The highest point, this is the highest point I've been so far, 3,187.
We made it to Kenyatti!